Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be showcasing up the brand new PS5 Pro gameplay specifically for Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS5 Pro. Now, this is going to be kind of a cool video to get to go and showcase on over here, and I'm going to make sure to give the proper credits for the video itself linked down below. But as you guys can kind of see over here in the background, this is the PlayStation 5 Pro Red Dead Redemption 2, and this is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to kind of go talk over this, kind of give you guys a little yaps and kind of, I guess, go and point out things that I can go and highlight for the gameplay itself as a whole. Now, as you guys probably know, we've been seeing a little bit more and more. And certain regions, certain demographics, certain countries actually now have had a chance to go and see and look and even at this point test out various games on the PS5 Pro. Now, why this is a little bit more on the special side, and we also made a video on this earlier on today in case you guys want to check out and see a few other various, just like, I guess, showcases of it. We had Monster Hunter Wilds for the beta. We also went and had, like, Demon Souls. We had the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So if you guys want to check out the channel, there's a little bit more on there. As well as if you guys want to check out the original video itself, also linked down below to get the proper credits. So make sure you guys either subscribe, like, or give them some watch time too as well. But when it comes to this stuff too, I'm going to have the video itself muted just because I want to focus more on the gameplay as well due to the language differences on it. Kind of sucks because no one in America has actually had a chance to get their PS5 Pro consoles as of yet, but it does look like some people in the UK have had a chance to get their consoles, and as well, certain other various regions have had a chance to get their consoles early on. And this is probably one of the more intriguing games to go look at. As you guys probably know, this looks amazing. Like, I'm going to probably first and foremost say that, but this looks amazing, and I want to go and kind of have you guys kind of notice and see what you guys notice throughout the entire gameplay. And as well, for the usual spiel, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We are giving out a PS5 Pro itself, in case you guys aren't impressed with the gameplay. So please make sure you guys are subscribed here. Our second channel for bonus entries, we have the 2 Twitters and the Twitch. We're probably actually live on Twitch. You guys want to go and also, as you guys drop a follow for a bonus giveaway entry, you guys are very welcome to. And of course, you guys want to pick up your own PS5 Pro, we have the affiliate links linked down below, where a lot of people have actually been doing that as well. So first and foremost, I want to highlight, once again, this is crazy. Like, every single time I've had a chance to see PS5 Pro gameplay so far, if you guys want to see any more, let me know, any more reactions to it, whatever it might be, let me know in the comment section down below. But when it comes to this stuff, this is absolutely phenomenal gameplay. Everything we see in this game looks, like, look at the background. Look at the actual mountains, look at the render distance. I could probably name at least 50 different things throughout this entire gameplay of why it looks absolutely amazing. As you look throughout the actual town itself, look at the ground, look at all the, like, look at the horse and feet textures right below me, like, look right down there where my finger's pointing. It's amazing. Look at the individualized textures on the wood. Look at the lettering on the walls. Look at the pots, pans. Look at the outfit and look at how much nicer this game looks. Now, granted, we already know, God, just look at the environment. Like, I'm going to probably be freaking out throughout the next few days and all this stuff to react to if we can. It just looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. Everything that we have a chance to go and see with this is some of the coolest stuff we've ever had a chance to go and see so far. This is awesome. This is cool. Now, as you guys can kind of see, like, just everything is better. I'm almost getting overwhelmed to go and talk about it. Rockstar games have always looked very nice. Especially on the console side, they know their consoles and their main demographic, although we'll see how GTA 6 launches. But this is also getting me ecstatic for GTA 6, because Red Dead Redemption 2 came out at this point, quite a while ago, in all honesty. So factoring on how much better this looks, like this, I mean, I can't really say it looks like real life, because, I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't really. I mean, like, let's be just realistic here. But, like, it's looking good, my dudes. This is looking good, stylistically wise, outside wise, just everything. And I want you guys to kind of give me your, I guess, initial thoughts. Like, what is something for you guys? You guys are like, oh my God, this looks amazing. Now, once again, here's cut scenes. Look at the bench. You see even more individualized, like, line textures in the wood. You see the posters where they look a little bit decayed as well. You see, like, those little, like, edges kind of just, I don't know, being etched on in. Bro, everything about this just looks nice. And also makes me want to go and have a nice bourbon to myself. Just saying. Just saying. But just everything about this is, it feels like the upgrades actually seems worthwhile. Now, I could be completely wrong. I could be like, maybe it's like how you spend your money, how you want to do it, whatever. But everything we've had a chance to see so far, it almost makes the games pop more. I've mentioned this in my other prior reaction videos when it comes to these games. Everything kind of seems like it has that little extra bit of color, a little extra bit of love, little extra little bit of just, I don't know, things existing. Like you see the roses in the cheeks, you see the beard, you see the clothing having just a little bit more extra strands. Everything about this just looks great. And I still want to say the backgrounds, like probably the first 2 minutes or so, as we kind of progress a bit throughout the clips themselves, you probably see more. But that is truly what makes this great. All the PSSR and the AI technology filling in those blanks and making like the rendering distance sometimes farther, like taking less of the load off the GPU, CPU so it runs better. And as well, just adding these extra like ray tracing elements and shadow effects, which may not be as easy to go and see, but you can kind of see some of this even from right now. As you're like, they're grabbing the lady in the background. You can see some more of the effects as well from your character walking down the street. Look at just the overall bricks. Look at the environments. Look at the characters in the background. Everything about this just looks absolutely insanely good. Everything about this, everything whatsoever. It looks so good. And of course, you look at the foliage, which I always try to highlight a lot on. And it just is nice. Look at the actual steps you're walking on with the wear and tear. You have the lighting effects. You have the actual, like, it's just a lot. You actually have the shadows from where the characters are standing on, which are all entirely made from ray tracing, as you can probably actually see maybe from my mouse cursor over here as we're reacting to this video itself. Like, this looks insanely good in every direction. And this also just adds more element to the town. Look at the background on the mountains. Look at the grass, look at the trees, look at once again, the wood. Everything about all these individual strands and like these little scratches on the walls, and just makes it feel alive. And I'm sitting here happy. Like, I'm sitting here realizing that this is more, like, it's kind of special. Now, granted, it's not as big of a crazy increase from, let's say, the PS2 to PS4. Like, we can definitely see that that's a lot better. But just seeing how much more full the environments are, and just, I don't know, it just is nice. I'm kind of yapping throughout this, don't get me wrong, but like, it just looks good. It looks better. It looks like it's more popping. It looks like it's a completely different game experience. And although it's still very similar, the PS5 was a very good console, PC as well. Like, it's good. Like, I can't go and deny that. Like, I can't be like, once again, oh, this is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. But like, just everything throughout these games just make things look better. Now, some characters like this guy, I'm gonna be honest, looks a little shoddy. Like, I can't deny it, as you're gonna go beat up this random guy. You gotta do what you gotta do in Red Dead Redemption. You gotta rock it out. You gotta go protect your ma'am and your missuses. But bro, this is crazy for me. Like, I'm gonna say that another 80 times throughout this video as I'm kind of yapping throughout it all. But like, it just looks better. And once again, it's not crazy. PSSR has its own limits, and the GPU isn't insane, and the ray tracing is all bonus. And like, if you play the original game itself, I'm sure it looks fine. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's gonna be some people out there, like, even further, if I want to critique it, I just went and saw that painting in the background. They don't look that nice. Like, that's kind of PSSR's issue, or maybe in the assets that Rockstar themselves put on in there. But like, it could look nicer. There's better benefits. Like, don't get me wrong. There's things we can totally go and change up and seem a little bit nicer. But it's the overall experience. If it's like 80-90% nicer and cleaner, then I'm cool with it. I'm happy with it. Also, that was the most nonchalant save I've ever done in my entire life. I kind of miss Red Dead Redemption. I just want to replay through it. And I think that's another little side bonus of it, is I do think anyone who does pick up their PS5 Pro, which a lot of people are, oh my god, look at that horse's hair, by the way. That actually looked really nice. Like, looked really sick. Look at the background, bro. It just, I don't know, there's like a certain maybe color contrast or vibe. I don't know the best way to put it, but it just looks good. It looks better. It looks nice. Like, I don't know. It just feels like those little extra strands of grass, the little extra bit of water, the little bit of ray tracing, the shadow underneath the horse. Look at the tail itself. Look at the individual strands of hair. Look at everything else tied on in. And this is probably where it's going to shine a little bit more. Town stuff sometimes isn't the best to look at, but like, look at just everything. And this is all real time for the game itself being made. All these individual textures really do make the grass look nicer. And I'm one of those people where I do think environments say a lot when it comes to games, because the more grass you have, the more trees you have, the more actual individualized things, it makes it look so much more realistic. And this to me looks beautiful, dude. Like, I really hope you guys aren't naysayers or get a lot of hate comments or something like this for how much I'm glazing PlayStation, because we might go and show a little bit more gameplay throughout the next few days. But like, this really does look nice. Now, original Red Dead looked nice too. I don't want to say it doesn't. But like, bro, this really does take this all to a next level. I really do think that PSSR and that AI just makes things a lot a lot better. In all honesty, it just makes it look so much better. And as this guy's dangling off over here, you can still even see individual rocks up from the far distance and those little gravel deck textures, which do look great. Look at the tree literally right below me and how it just feels a lot more alive with a lot more individualized lines and textures mixed on in. Like, it really is a cool feeling. It's a cool vibe, and everything I'm having a chance to go and see so far on the PS5 Pro, although I might be, like I said, might be repeating myself, and maybe you guys are mainly here for the gameplay. Totally fine, I understand. But, like, it's just nice, my dude. Like, this is, like, I don't know. Maybe it's me trying to reassure myself, but all the reassurance and all the research I've done so far on my channel, it doesn't really feel that bad for me to go and sit here and say, like, this looks good. Like, the background looks nice. The game looks good. This is like the first time I've really seen any Rockstar PS5 Pro gameplay. I didn't really touch on that too much, but like, we haven't seen some of these games out here. Like, there have been some untested games. We've seen some PlayStation gameplay with it, because duh, that's just PlayStation. They're going to be promoting the Pro. But there are certain third-party games like No Man's Sky or other various games we haven't really had a chance to see in their gameplay up so far. Now, if you have teased it, say Final Fantasy VII, but this is my first time seeing Red Dead Redemption getting actual gameplay, and once again, this is the perfect game to showcase it on off, because Rockstar are miracle workers when it comes to what they make and how they do it. So you look through all this environment, you look through the world, you look through the trees and all these individualized textures that let the PSSR and the AI and the ray tracing pop on in. Like, even right here, look at the shadows from the hat bouncing off, and like the fact that he's standing from this guy and adding and changing these random textures. I see on the guy right below me shirt, like, you see all these random shadows, which just make the game look a lot more like immersive. Like, the immersion right here is phenomenal on all these characters. Look at the beard. Look at the lighting. Look at everything throughout this. Look at the foliage in the background. Look at the hat as it moves around, changing the light. Everything about this is some of the best gameplay I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Where once again, it makes me very excited to get to go and see GTA 6 in the future, and just also look in the future of how everything in for gaming as a whole is going to go be. Now, the video itself is almost wound down. I do have the link for the video itself down below, but truly, this is some of the best and coolest updates I've had a chance to see so far. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter down below, and the two Twitters, the two YouTubes, and the Twitch for bonus giveaway entries. Subscribe here for more PS5 Pro news and the 69,000 sub dream. Well, the affiliate links linked down below too as well, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.